Welcome to our rational fraction. Today is Algebra 2. Today I will teach you this topic, adding and subtracting rational expression. These classes for high school. So I hope I will solve three problems, three easy problems. Our class is very simple today. So adding and subtracting rational expression. Okay, welcome. First, we have one problem here. We have to simplify 4/3 minus 3p to the fifth power times q divided by 2. This is our first problem. I will solve three problems. Okay. First of all, we have to remember this important concept. All right. So we have to remember how this kind of concept before subtract solve the problem. You will able to subtract the expression más we have or must have a find the common denominator in this problem. Find or must have a common all right. We have to have the common denominator in these two fractions. This is mandatory clue. So for find this, remember before I show you how to find the last common multiple. Okay, the last. So the last common multiple, we write it last common multiple. All right. In our problem, is the last common multiple of 3 and 2. All right. What is the last common multiple of the last common multiple of 3 or 2? Immediately we know here is 6, right? So it's 6. So we have to rewrite each expression with the denominator 6. To do this, we have to here multiply the expression by the same number. For instance, we have 4/3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. Multiplied by the same number, the numerator, or the number in the top by the same number that you multiply the number in the bottom. Okay, so minus 3p to the fifth power q divided by 2. This one we have to multiply for some number. The product must be 6. Okay, so 3 here, so 3 in the top, right? So if you process this multiplication, 4 times 2 is 8, 3 times 2 is 6, minus here is 3 times 3 is 9, 9p to the fifth power q. Okay, and the bottom 2 times 3 is 6. So you have the expression here ready. So now this expression have a common denominator. It's very easy to subtract. Now we have to, you are able to subtract now. Entonces, what is the way to subtract? Just write it here, the number in this form. Okay, write 8 minus 9p to the fifth power q. So it's 6 right here. So this is the answer. So our class is very simple. It's not complex. Just when you have a problem, through the last common denominator, find the denominator in the bottom, or the number in the bottom, and then you go to the process your fraction. Here, that's it. You must to apply the last common multiple. Okay. Let me show you another one problem here. So it's very simple, not complex. This class. All right. So the next problem, we have to simplify 2. Let me write 2 divided by x minus 4 to the x to the 4th power. Right? This is it's going to be our problem now. All right. Before, we have to find the last common multiple. Okay. What is the last common multiple of this expression? Here we have to immediately, the last common multiple of x and x to the 4th power, right? The last common multiple of this is x to the 4th power, right? So that's our first step. Okay, now just do the process here. So multiply, we have 2x divided by x, multiplied by the number which find the common denominator here. This is the common denominator. So multiply by which variable, in this case, variable here is equals 4, x to the 4th power. So x to the 3rd power, right? x1, x3 is equals to the 4th power. So in the top, write the same number. In this case, the same variable, right? Now minus, so we don't have to do anything right here, just 4 to the x to the 4th power. Okay, so next step here, multiply this. You multiply, you will have 2 times x is x to the 3rd power, and then here x to the first power to the x to the 3rd power is equals x to the 4th power, right? Minus 4 to the x to the 4th power. Okay, now to simplify this, just write it the problem in this way. You will have to yeah, 2x to the 3rd power minus 4 divided by x to the 4th power, right? That's the answer in this problem. Very, very, very easy. Okay, now let me show you another one problem here. 3 problems to our class today. The third one is, let's write simplify. Let's simplify t to the 5th power, t to the 5th power times u divided by 4 plus 2/5. 2/5. That's our problem. So first step, find the common denominator here. So we have to use, you can use another style, last common multiple, right, of 4 and 5, right? 4 and 5. So this immediately you see you multiply 4 times 5 is 20. So it is 20. 20 is the last common multiple, all right? So now, remember, multiply this expression, u, t to the fifth power u divided by 4 times which number times 4 is equals 20. So 5 right here. 5 on the top too. Okay? Now we have to not subtract. Now we have to add it. So add it plus 2/5 times which number here and then in the bottom times 5 is equals 20. It's 4, right? So write 4 on top. Okay? So now process here 5 times all these. This is variables. So it's going to be 5 t to the fifth power u. In the bottom 4 times 5 is 20 plus 2 times 4 is 8. 5 times 4 is 20. Okay? So now it's very easy. Just add it. Now the expression have the common denominator. So easy to solve it. So just write it on top. 5 t to the fifth power u plus 8 divided by the denominator is 20 by 20. See? That's the solution of our problem. So very simple class today, very short class. So from this year 2026, I will show you some class live. Okay, it's also at this time between maybe 4 or 5 or 6 p.m. Mondays, I will try to do some class Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Right? So that's it for today. Adding and subtracting rational expression. Very simple for Algebra 2. It's good for high school.